So I've been thinking a little bit ahead these last few days, and I've been kind of thinking to myself, what is going to end up happening with the iPhone 13 mini today? We've never really seen a point like this before, where there were basically a few different iPhones that were being sold at the same price tag every single year. With the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 13 mini, these iPhones have been selling, the exact same, price tag for the last 2 years now. Now, why is that important? Why is the iPhone 12 even relevant with the iPhone 13 mini? Well, basically, in this specific year, we're going to be seeing something probably Apple hasn't done probably in a long, long time. And they're probably going to be removing a ton of iPhones this year, or maybe they're going to be removing one of these iPhones. So last year when the iPhone 14s came out, Apple ended up reducing, the iPhone 12 and 13 mini price tag, as well as all those other older existing iPhones. But they ended up removing that $499 price tag of an iPhone. So the iPhone 11 was the last one at that price. But then, when the iPhone 13 mini and the iPhone 12 came down to $599, Apple removed the iPhone 11, so there's no longer a $499 price tag. Does that mean when these next iPhones come out, Apple is going to go ahead and basically, what are they going to do with that price tag? Are they going to go ahead and reduce both those iPhones $100 to the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 13 mini at $499? That kind of seems like too good of a deal for Apple to actually end up doing. That kind of thing makes no sense, because then at that point, why would anybody even consider buying that phone? Why would somebody even consider buying the iPhone SE 3rd generation over this specific phone in that context? I mean, there would be absolutely no point of buying something like a, iPhone SE 3. So that would completely probably ruin the iPhone SE lineup. That is why personally for me, I actually think that Apple may actually end up removing the iPhone 13 mini. I think if Apple sells the iPhone 12, that would make a little bit more sense. It has an older chipset. It's not the latest and greatest thing as it used to be, but it has an older chipset than the iPhone, SE 3. With the iPhone 13 mini, that has a newer chipset, and it's almost the exact same phone people want in the next generation iPhone SE. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Personally, I would love to see Apple go through and sell all their iPhones, continuing to sell them forever and ever and ever. Clearly, that's not going to happen. But if I was the one to go ahead and choose and kind of tell them what to do, that would be the first thing I'd recommend telling them to do, is to keep their older iPhones. Try not to go ahead and pretty much sway away from, producing all these newer ones, and that would be the main thing I'd recommend doing. But from what I can tell, it's kind of looking like Apple is probably going to end up removing the iPhone 13 mini, and that's kind of a sad thing, but it had a good life. I hope they end up still selling it, and I would honestly rather prefer an iPhone 13 mini at $499 maybe than an iPhone 12 at $499, to be honest. Actually, maybe the iPhone 12 is better. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.